Shipbreaking has a very bright future. Shipbreaking is basically the cutting up of ships for gain, whether it be monetary gain or green credits. Here we see heaps of material on the ground. This was created using a shredder. The material from the ship was cut and put into a shredder. The resulting output, the fragmentized pit heap. This is where the value lies. The shipbreaking industry was analyzed. Marine, shoreline, and land equipment was looked at both locally and internationally to determine the best way forward to set up a shipbreaking facility using some of the most advanced technology in the shipbreaking industry. The study looked at shipbreaking from around the world as far as Turkey, England, and United States, where the methods employed include safety, labor, and technology. It was found that the use of technology quickened the time to scrap ships, thus making this industry a very lucrative one. As there is no shipbreaking industry in Trinidad and Tobago and the immediate Caribbean, the recommendation for stakeholders is to allow TTC the lands, funds, and permission through its agencies to operate a shipbreaking facility in Trinidad and Tobago, using innovative technology to fast-track shipbreaking and yet be competitive on the world market. This project will rid the sea of unwanted derelicts and is a pivotal project lending to a sustainable environment. An inherent feature is job creation and the giving back to various communities. The support of this project would mean foreign exchange flowing into the Trinidad and Tobago's economy on a monthly basis and way into the foreseeable future. This is set to become one of the largest facility and mega project of its kind in the region. Now, why this project? This shipbreaking facility is the brainchild of Mr. Alan Ferguson. He and his members of TTCDA studied the industry, hosted seminars exploring the operations, safety, benefits to employment, and the economy. The study revealed that over 1,000 jobs will be immediately created in the startup phase. Materials harvested from ships such as steel, aluminum, and copper will be processed and sold to foreign markets, thereby earning valuable foreign exchange for TNT. With the current issue of climate change and global warming caused by landfills and toxic gases among others, this project proposes to end these immediate contributors by cleaning the sea, the seabed, and the marine environment. The project will enhance all areas of sustainability, namely social, environmental, and lend to positive economics, an excellent opportunity for Trinidad and Tobago. There will be a trade-off for expert knowledge coming into TNT. Willing foreigners from Russia, England, America, and Turkey will be here to lend that knowledge. TTCDA has received endorsement from the Ministry of Trade and Industry. They have asked any stakeholder to extend any courtesies to us in negotiations relating to the purchase and sale of scrap iron. In 2019, TTCDA was the only not-for-profit organization from the Caribbean which was present at the World Recycling Convention held from May 19 to 22 at Singapore. At the Singapore Convention, we were asked to be leaders in the region due to our wealth of knowledge in this business. We have available ready suppliers and vendors in terms of recyclable materials, and we are already doing business. We have already met with the Environmental Management Authority, the Maritime Services Division, and the Institute of Marine Affairs all gave the assurance that they will work with us to accomplish this project. The foreign investment body, InvestTT, sees TTCEDA as one of the 7 pillars of strategic growth for Trinidad and Tobago. A bit on the methodology. Equipment will be on site in proper working order and pre-inspected. These equipment are shown. The focus of the operation will be on land and shoreline operations. So firstly, all lines are removed that conducts oil and other chemicals in order to prevent fire when cutting begins. Next, the extraction of furniture and artifacts occurs. Thereafter, the cutting up of the ship takes place into large sections. These large sections are reduced through shearing and fed to a shredder for a factory-ready material. Bulk shipment of the scrap can now occur. All works shall take place according to a site risk assessment. Here is a list of our key personnel. We have endemic to the project our project organizational chart. Our strengths are a strong knowledge base captured in our diverse membership. We have access to foreign markets, both buying and selling. We have existing contracts with foreign purchaser. We are experienced in the shipbreaking business. We have experience in shipping bulk and containerized materials. Key industry stakeholders have met with us from Turkey, India, China, Russia, England, and America in relation to this project. All have indicated to us they are more than ready to give the necessary global industry support. Opportunities. Many offers by firms to break vessels both locally and internationally. Demand for precious metal is currently high, globally that is. Many offers to finance this shipbreaking project. We have an opportunity to lend ourselves to combat climate change and global warming. We have a golden opportunity to allow the much needed inflows of foreign exchange and strategic growth as a country and a nation. What we need is for the government and its ministries, such as the Ministry of Trade and Industry, to work with us by giving us a tax exemption on import of equipment for the first 5 years. As well, acreage with ready infrastructure. Example, the port at the old ArcelorMittal plant at Point Lisas, or any similar shipping facility. Health, safety, security, and environment. We have put together a specialized team of HSSEQ personnel that have already drawn up policies and procedures. Job safety analyses, risk assessment, mitigating adverse effects on life and natural habitats. We will be operating in such a manner to avoid pollution to the seas. We will be working within all governmental guidelines and framework. We will be guided by the OSHA's matrix to remain in the green zone, mitigating all risk to human life. We have a risk management plan that gives a holistic view of how we transfer risk, we mitigate risk, we avoid risk, or even accept risk. Financial. A capital injection of 30 million is needed for startup. The minimum project capability per month is 30,000 tons by US 275 per ton. This translates to 8.2 million US dollars, all of which comes into the economy of Trinidad and Tobago. So this project will save the marine environment. It will immediately create jobs. It will bring in the much needed foreign exchange. It will encourage recycling. Thank you.